So Jerry Neville says anytime, right, get started, because I think we all maybe want to get inside here pretty soon. Well, thank you so much for coming, everybody, to today's official groundbreaking ceremony for the Doug Barnes Cabin expansion. Come on, let's give a big round of applause. It's a great day for the community and a great day for the ski club. I'm Adam Hardiman. I'm with Communications and Stakeholder Relations with the Regional Municipality of Wood Buffalo. So happy to see you guys. It's going to be a great day. We're going to have our official sod turning. So for our members of the media, what we're going to do is we'll have that sod turning right there. And I'll make sure to call everybody up when we're done with our speakers so we know who's taking those shovels. So that's your photo op opportunity. So we're looking forward to that. And I'll also mention to our media members that we're going to go to a scrum format if you have any questions following our remarks here today. So we'll do that just off to the side, not from the podium. So once again, thank you so much for coming. I'm kind of just the mini host, the real host of this. I'm about to introduce, you know him so well, known as Orange Lid, and I wanted to wear my orange lid today to help him out, but I was kiboshed by the no fun police at the municipality, so another loss for us. But I'd like to introduce our host today. You know him very well, Councillor Phil Maher.
Well, he may not have been able to wear his, but I'm a councillor, and I'll put mine on. But thank you all for coming out today, and we have the future of our club right here off to my right, your left. The Wrightses, they have 10 skiers in their family, and some of them just got back from the Arctic Winter Games. They were at the Alberta Winter Games. Matter of fact, Jared, stick up your hand there for a second. Jared was a medalist in our Alberta Winter Games here this year. Congratulations. And we have our coaches as well. Here, they're all displaying the colors of the Ptarmigan Nordic Ski Club. So thank you, Damaris and Russ, for being here as well. Stick your hands up and just wave. Their coaches put in a lot of hours with the kids. So this is our second biggest, I think, accomplishment, or is going to be anyway. The first one was this cabin back in 2003. Jerry Brenneman and Charlie Schramm and Megan's parents were all involved in this. And it was built for the 2004 Arctic Winter Games. And some of you remember those Arctic Winter Games, probably the biggest games we've ever held here. And we were able to successfully use this cabin as the central point, and people really enjoyed it. And of course, at the just past Alberta Winter Games, we had a great time here, used it as the office, and Inger certainly takes care of things here and made it, Inger's way back there, also displaying the colors of the Ptarmigan Nordic ski team. And so they really enjoyed it here. We had tents set up. It was a great place to host, and they really enjoyed our trails. So I'm going to start introducing some of the guest speakers here today. First of all, we have a fellow that I spend every Tuesday night, or it seems like every Tuesday night, with, Mayor Don Scott.
Thanks very much. When I go to events, I'm never alone. Today is a really special day. I've got Councillor Verna Murphy to my left. Verna, please give a big wave to everybody. You've already met him, but I can tell you there's no more passionate councillor about the Birchwood Trails in this cabin than the man standing right there wearing the orange hat, Phil Maher. He sits on council with me, but I'll tell you there's not a councillor who doesn't understand the importance of the Birchwood Trails. I think I have heard about the Birchwood Trails every single night since the election, and probably a lot more than once a night. Phil is an amazing advocate for this region, an amazing advocate for this facility and for the trails. So I think you all are probably very aware of that, but I want to make sure that everybody understands how hard he fights for it. There's never a week that goes by that we're not trying to do something to make sure that we can keep him happy. He is a true advocate for this entire region. You know, if you think about what makes a region great and a place great to live, it's facilities like this. We have young people who are going to get great advantage to the expansion. We have a club that's going to get bigger and better. We're going to have more opportunities for sport, tourism, bringing more people to the community to see how great it is here, and then they're going to go back to their own communities and, you know, spread the good word about this region. So I am really excited to be here. This is probably one of the most exciting groundbreakings we're going to do in our term in office, and I couldn't be more pleased to do it. So on behalf of Mayor and Council, all my colleagues, thank you, Phil, for your advocacy. Congratulations to the ski club and all the members. This is going to be a really big event for this community, getting this expansion done. So thank you all very much.
Thank you, Don, Mr. Mayor. Very nice for you to come out here today to acknowledge this. Our next guest speaker is the newly crowned president of our ski club, taking over from Eric Williams, Megan's husband, for the last year or so. And Chris is the proud father of 10 of our skiers. Him and Tanya bring them faithfully here every week, and they ski more on this trail, I think, than anybody. So, Chris Wrights, where are you? Right over here.
Thanks, Phil, and thank you to to Mayor Scott and Councillor Murphy as well. On the behalf of the club, we're incredibly thrilled to be here this day. This has been a bit of a labor of love for the club for several years, going back to former memberships. There was a real push from past presidents to bring a real approachable club to the community, that was easy to join, it was affordable to join, that there was equipment available and opportunities. And when our club started to peak at 450, we had this persistent space problem, as you could imagine, with trying to fit 450 of us in or close to this. And there was a need to expand the facilities. The expanded facilities are going to provide opportunities for greater events, being able to bring families, parents, and children to ski together at the same time. Currently, we have to stagger programming so that we can fit space-wise. Providing greater opportunity to open the doors to programming from schools and other organizations in the community that want to come in, use a team building and opportunity for accessing sport and so on. Members of the region to, as well, there's times, and you can all relate, that you may have youth in winter sports and outdoor winter sports, that there's days when it's a little cooler, and it's nice to be able to have a session on a cool day when you can have an indoor session. You don't have to send everybody home or tell them don't come out today because it's a little cooler. So the opportunities for youth sport development are going to be incredible. To be able to partner with other sport organizations and other community organizations to share this in a year-round way, to provide opportunities close to the trails, incredible venue for team meetings, for corporate meetings, and so on. There's so many opportunities we're looking forward to being able to make available. Some of the other comments that have been mentioned are sport tourism and tourism opportunities. Fort McMurray is and the municipality has really put some effort into becoming an international destination for tourism, and this facility will become a world-class facility that rivals experiences you'll get anywhere across North America and in the north. And so we're really thrilled about a lot of potential in a lot of different ways, as well as to continue to see the sport development opportunities. So thank you to everybody who's come. Thank you to not just to Mayor and Council for the support in that way, but we'd be remiss if we didn't express our gratitude through the community investment and community strategies groups at the municipality, ongoing and regular support, not just in the cabin expansion, but every day, every year, and every week. And Peter's staff over at Parks and Rec, we owe a great debt of gratitude. So thank you to everybody, and thank you for coming out.
Thanks, Chris, and we couldn't ask for a better president to lead us through this time of expansion. I think at this time it's important to recognize a few other people in our club that, we have our skiers and they love the trails, but there are some people who look after our trails, and one very important fellow who did a great job during the Alberta Winter Games here, and he's back there in the yellow coat. His name's Ed Salmon. Just stick your arm up there, Ed. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it was 36 below that first night, and he's out here with his crew, and it looks like they're freezing, but we had grooming that was second to none. It would have been the rival of Canmore, I'm sure. And Greg, who keeps, Greg Braille right back there, who keeps our machines running. We have 4 machines, a snowmobile, and 3 big quads that pull the groomers. And he's our chief mechanic. He keeps everything going, or we take it somewhere. And so thank you for that, Greg. And there's also Gord, who's around once in a while. And Gerald, who actually, I think, single-handedly built the building behind here. But Gerald does a lot of stuff for us as well, and stores things at his place. So thank you, gentlemen. And certainly there's so many other people, I'm probably forgetting a few here today, that really help us out as a club. And of course, I've already mentioned Inger. She's our executive director, kind of taking things, taking control of things here. And now the person who's going to be actually building this, Stantec, we're going to ask Brian Benzert to come forward. Brian?
Hello, everyone. Actually, I used to have an orange cap like that too, but age has taken it away from me. Stantec just wants to say thanks for the opportunity. We really appreciate working with Mayor, Council, and Administration on this exciting project for the kids in the future coming up. And we're just very pleased to be here and pleased to be part of the process. We'd also like to thank our project manager on the job, Ralph Abbott. That's ABBOTT, for just because he wants press to get it right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Pleased to be part of the process.
Okay, everybody, and thank you so much, Brian, and thank you, everyone, once again for being here. So we're going to do our groundbreaking ceremony now. I don't know if, Jerry, you want to help us get out the shovels. Okay, everybody, so let's do a 3, 2, 1. All right. Big round of applause. Thank you so much to the Tarbucan Ski Club, everyone, for being here today as we officially break ground on what will be an exciting new project in our community.